There's a ton of advice out there on sales pages and how to write one that converts, right? And it can get downright confusing, but let's just back up a little bit and understand what a sales page is and maybe some of the different terminology. First, you get squeeze page, landing page, opt-in page, webinar registration page, coaching program sign-up page, your cohort waiting list page, your school community about page. In essence, all of these are basically sales pages, and they really need 7 things in order to convert. Even if you're not actually selling anything for money, if you're not asking for payment of any kind, you're still selling something, an idea, a philosophy, a framework, a concept. You're asking for somebody to buy into something, to follow you. All of that is basically sales, right? So you need 7 things in order for this to land with the person that it's intended for and get them to take some sort of action. The first thing is a strong outcome-based headline. You really need to draw people in, not something wishy-washy like live your best life. That means different things to different people, and 100 people could see that and come up with 100 different interpretations. So it has to be outcome-based, and it has to be an outcome that they really want, right? The second thing is a subhead. You might need that for context. Not always, but it's always a good idea to back up your headline, especially if you want to create something that's clever as a headline or funny or, that's just a little bit offbeat. You're going to need that subhead to contextualize it. So just do it. Okay. The third thing is punchy benefits. You want 3 to 5 benefits, not features, outcomes. Benefits are outcomes. And if you can't figure out, if you're having a hard time coming up with what these multiple outcomes could be, then just take your feature and then add so that what after it. So for example, if you have 3 video lessons that are inside this thing that you're selling, your so that what is what? Answer it that way so that you know exactly what to do next and you're not guessing anymore, right? Like figure out what those outcomes are, what the answer to that so that what question is, and that's going to make your benefits really, really strong. Then you need social proof, right? This can be a testimonial, a case study, a story, even a micro story, even if it's like 4 or 5 words long, that can really add a punch. And if you don't have room, like, if you're constrained by character count, you can add an image, right? An image of a testimonial. I don't know why my voice went up there, but you can do it visually, graphically. So think of that as well.